back, relax, and maybe get yourself a snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hey guys, it's been a while. Happy 2024, because we're now in a new year. So happy 2024. I wanted to come on here and just start the year off with some fun videos. Hopefully you'll see a few coming up in the next few weeks. I'm going to do a little bit of bulk filming and hopefully do some uploading and get it all out to you guys very soon. I've been kind of waiting to film until I felt better, and the reason you haven't seen me for a while is that basically since October last year I've just not been feeling very well. I've had a constant cough and cold and flu-y stuff, and it's been really annoying, really draining on the energy, really frustrating in general, day-to-day life as well. So no more complaints. On the plus side, I am feeling a hell of a lot better, thank goodness. And I had an operation that was supposed to happen last year. It got postponed twice, and I finally had that operation last week, and I'm feeling really good and everything is looking up. So 2024 is going to be a better reading year and a better year in general, hopefully, than the last couple of months of last year, which were, as I say, just a little bit sad, really, just a little bit full of illness. And I don't know, everyone I knew kind of going into December seemed ill as well, so it just felt like a very bug heavy, illness heavy end of the year. I don't know, maybe it was just me and everyone I know, but let me know if that was you as well, and if it was, I hope you feel a hell of a lot better now, and that 2024 is going to be a better year. So how did my reading go last year? To be honest, it was my worst reading year ever, which I'm not hugely surprised by. I had some really good months of reading, and I had some really bad months of reading where I just either didn't enjoy what I was reading or just didn't read much at all. So I didn't have a great year. But what are my goals for this year? I don't tend to set very specific goals anymore. I used to do like a number or something I was aiming for, or maybe challenges that I wanted to participate in. I don't really have as much time nowadays with a 2-year-old running around, so I don't want to set too many number specific goals or anything like that and make myself feel like I'm not achieving them. So instead, my real goal for this year is just to love reading again, to fall in love with books and to rave about them to you guys as and when I feel like it. That's always kind of been my goal with this channel, is just to talk about books when I feel like it. And so that is definitely still the aim, to carry on talking about books and raving about them to you guys. I really want to try and read some more books that I pick up a little bit sooner. I sometimes get to books really quickly and sometimes they linger for years on my shelf, and I really want to try to avoid that if possible, and just to get to them a little bit quicker. So I'm going to be a little bit more mindful about the books that I'm buying and hoping to read them a little bit sooner. I do think I have been okay with this so far this year, but I would like to get better. And in general, I am aiming for like a really low 30 books this year to read. I've already read quite a few. January's actually been a really good reading month for me so far, so I'll do a recap of January for you and let you know how that's gone and what I've read and what I've enjoyed. But I will say that 30 books feels very achievable. It feels like a very low bar to set myself, and therefore hopefully it's something that I will be able to, excuse the cat tail, cat's just jumped on my lap. Hopefully 30 books will be something that I am able to achieve without too much of a problem. Say hello, Smudge. We'll see how I get on. Fingers crossed 30 books is no problem, but yes, that is my aim. Like low, and then we can overachieve. That's the idea anyway. I was looking at my Goodreads stats, and maybe I'll try and put up some pictures of them for you. But over the years, my reading has fluctuated massively. When I joined BookTube and I had a lot more time in my life, my reading just kept going up and up and up, and I was loving it, and I was just so involved in the BookTube community and what was going on and making friends and talking to people. And I'll be honest, I've been really remiss with any BookTube friends or any BookTube going on in the last years, to be honest, since having my son, and my reading has massively declined since then, but also it was already kind of a little bit on the decline because I wasn't having as much time as I used to. And I just think that your reading does go through stages as you kind of mature and go through life's different phases, whatever that looks like for you. Being a teenager or early 20s in uni, I had so much time to listen to audiobooks because I did an art course, and therefore I had lots and lots of time that I was doing my art and I was able to listen. Nowadays, that just isn't the case. I also read an awful lot more graphic novels when I was younger, and I loved them. I still love them, to be honest, but I got rid of a lot of them because I just found that they are so expensive nowadays. And although I completely think the price is justified because I love the artwork, I just don't have that spare money hanging around anymore, because I have a mortgage and other stuff and like costs that are constantly rising to pay. So I don't have as much spare cash hanging around as, again, I did when I was in uni. And it's really interesting to look at those kind of stats of the pages and the book number and see what happened, but also where I was in my life at those times. And I don't feel like it's something to be sad about. I do feel like I've still managed to kind of improve my reading tastes and quality over the time of tracking my reading. I do feel like I have kind of refined my taste, and I manage to more often than not get a book that I like, or I DNF really quickly nowadays. And DNFing is going to be another part of this year. I think last year I was maybe a little bit too lenient with some of the books that were just okay, and I don't really want to be lenient anymore. I just want to get rid of them and give them up. So I'm going to DNF at will this year. 2024 can only go up. We've got to keep going up, and I would love to hear what you guys have as your reading goals. If there's anything that you've started already, as we're basically at the end of January now, let me know how you're getting on with them, and let me know if you are just trying to fall back in love with reading like I am. If there's any amazing books that you read last year that you think would help fall back in love with reading, please let me know, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye everyone.
Thank you for watching my video today. Go pick up a book, then come back and chat with me again.